Hello and welcome to my garden where I am building a garden railway. It's going to be O-gauge, twin tracks based on this concrete form, which is gradually working its way around the garden, 100 metres in total. This bit's complete and this bit's in progress, gradually being filled up with concrete, and then the shuttering is taken away, leaving these wooden buttons to pin the track to. So if I go down here, this is how it starts out. Basically removing the turf. This is a little bit almost got ready. There's going to be a tunnel here, so that's why I've done it straight. Come down here. Over the pond. That's just a plank of wood. I won't be using wood to do that. I'm going to use composite decking, I think, to go over there, and then make something bridge-like out of that. And then it's going to come down here, and there, and then follow the posts all the way up. This is another area more or less ready to start concreting. So basically that's how it's done. So it's wooden shuttering, they're scaffolding planks, a 20 centimetre batten going across to keep the form the straight sides and give me the correct width, and then that's levelled using these pegs. So obviously got a come off of that there. And then in the bottom put hardcore down. In the bit I've done earlier, I did use hardboard as the shuttering. Over there, pieces of hardboard. As you can see, they tend to move and warp slightly when the concrete goes in, giving it a scalloped look, which I'm not too keen on. So in order to stop that, I've now started using plywood, which I'm hoping give it a lot more stronger, stop that scalloped edge look. I'm not too concerned about, but not too keen either. So it comes up here, double track, all the way up here. These sleepers were already in the ground as a raised bed, and I decided to follow them. And we've got a nice long straight down there, and that's basically it. So the garden is not level. There is a 2-foot drop from top of the garden there to down there just beyond the pond. So I decided not to build the railway level, to build it flat. So it's nice and flat, but it does drop 2 feet from the top to the bottom. And getting it flat is quite difficult because everything you buy is designed to give level. I've got a laser level. I borrowed a friend's level as well, and we don't want it level. We want it flat, dropping by a consistent amount, but not level. So I bought a cheap laser level that can be locked off to give a permanent beam of light in a straight line, not level. So we beamed that from right up there in the corner by the sleepers. We beamed it all the way down here to that here, and as it beamed down from the correct height there, 20 millimeters above the grass, I used these posts, which are just broom handles basically, hammered in the ground with a mark on, just carried on down the garden using the laser level to mark it off. Strangely enough, I had to do it at night, around about 10 o'clock at night in the summer when it was dusk, because you can't see the laser in bright sunlight. So I had to do that in the night. A bit weird really. The posts were already in the ground, all I was doing was marking them off. It's a good way of doing it. It's a good way. The beam does shine all the way down the garden, and you can see it, but only in sort of dusk, darkness. So I marked it all during the dusk hours, marked it all off. And then as far as from the other side, then it is level across from side to side. So that was then used the laser level, working from that height there across to a post over there. So it's level that way across the garden, and it's flat from top to bottom. Now I'm assured that a modern O-gauge diesel engine, which is what I'm interested in, will quite easily manage a gradient of this sort, which is approximately 66 feet length and let me get that right, 96 foot length with a 2 foot drop, so 1 in 50. I think I worked it out to be a 1 in 50 climb going back up the garden. And over here we have an interesting curve, so it's got to come down here. So basically, do the shuttering, get that ready, lined up, level with the posts, and there. Right. So this is all ready to have concrete poured in it, and what I'll do when I've finished the concrete, I'll just use a piece of wood just to block it off whenever I get fed up going, and block it off like that. So I do an area like that. I normally do slightly bigger, so I'll probably go to here, something like that. Concrete in there, concrete down there, move that out of the way, leave the shuttering on for 24 hours, do the screws there, so undo those screws either side, all the way down, take these bars out, and then knock the shuttering away, and you end up with something like that. So this is ready to be done. These pieces of wood, by the way, these blue ones are roofing laths, which I've found is just about ideal. I think they're 25 by 38mm roofing laths. So they're pre-treated. All I've done is treated the ends before fitted them in, because they stay in the concrete. And hopefully, like that, every 2 feet, that'll give me somewhere to fix the track to. So gradually working way down here, across there. I'm just going to follow the path there, so interesting curve down there. So just digging just over a spade width of turf out. And there, following that, and then, sorry, I'm over to the pond. So that should be an interesting curve around there. It's about 100 metres in total. So double track, 200 yards of track in total. This has been dug out, ready to shut up. So the wood is just to give me an indication of the height and what the bridge would look like. Obviously a bit of pre-planning to be involved, that we were going to be at the right height when we go over the stream. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it, so it'll be a possibly composite decking span in the pond, which is just about 4 metres across. Hopefully the composite decking won't rot, won't sag. I will support it in the middle of the pond with probably plastic piping, something like that. All that will be covered with some sort of I'm not sure yet, but to make it look like a normal bridge. So yeah, composite decking across there, probably 2 widths. Might get away, I think they sell it in a 4.2 metre length of decking, not quite sure yet. So that will go over there. And over this side, plan is to just here branch off through the middle of the old chicken hutch, that'll be gone, and into a shed that'll be placed there. So there'll be a large shed there to keep the control room, any bits and pieces I need for the railway, and then it'll run down there and then join up with the circuit just there. And hopefully the shed will be able to run power into the shed. Got to look into the rules and regulations. Hopefully down there on the side of the fence, clipping the cable to the fence. I think as long as we don't call it permanent, then we can get away with that. So yeah, the power will come down the side of the fence, out the garage, down the side of the fence, into a shed here. Downside of all this is the railway is 20 centimetres above the ground in most places, and that means cleaning track on hands and knees, working on setting the train up on hands and knees. and that's why people don't do it. That's what people build them on wooden legs, so they can get a working height that's easy to manage, but it does look not as realistic as this will, being close to ground level. So it's a bit of a trade-off really. I am possibly thinking in the shed of doing some sort of pulley system so the train can be set up and then lowered down to track level. So there we are. So far, concrete here. I've got a little bit left at the front of the house. I borrowed a concrete mixer. Probably going to get that done over there, and then I'll have run out of materials, so I'll have to order the same again, because I think I'm approximately halfway. Not too sure, I'll have to measure it before I order. But I ordered 2 bags of sharp sand. These are bulk bags, 850 kilogram bags of sharp sand. 2 bags of 10mm pea gravel. Again, bulk bags, 850 kilograms. And I ordered 6 bags of cement, which I knew wouldn't be enough, and I've had to buy, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 more bags of cement. So I've used 14 bags of cement. Total cost of that lot, including delivery, being around about £350. And like I say, that's got me halfway. So in order to do the rest, another £350 to finish the concrete decking off, which I shall have a go at tomorrow. So today has been setting up, and tomorrow will be concreting day. So that's it. I'm sure I've made a lot of mistakes, but you get to the point where you just think, I can't think about this anymore. I've just got to get on with it. So if you like what you see, if you don't like what you see, put it in the comments. I can answer any questions that you want. Or you can give me any advice that you want. And thank you for watching.